Welcome to the Automation Car Design Competition. Over 450 entries, 11 categories, and Mr. Regular as a guest judge in his very own special category. The entries will be judged in 2 rounds, the preliminaries and the finals, for each category. The categories span from way back 40s luxury barges all the way to futuristic concept cars. The finals are judged in more detail on a scale from 0 to 10 in the main category and on a scale of 0 to 5 in 4 secondary categories for a maximum score of 30 points in total. At the end, there can only be one to claim victory in the category. Today we shall find out who will win in the Naughty's utility vehicle category. We've now officially arrived in the future. That's category G, year 2000 and beyond, and it is the utility class, and well, you see it right here, it is indeed about utility. We have 3 finalists for you in category G, and I think we just get started. There's beautiful design. Wow, fuck me, that's some good work on this one, some excellent detailing. It all fits together so well, and the roof again, yes, nice. Anyway, and even a sunroof, cool. So judges, what do you think about the first candidate? That is Dead Puncher Toy 4.
Very well executed SUV with properly good styling, good use of all plastic elements and being very era correct.
A very good looking, realistic and era-fitting SUV with a great care put into the bumper's looks. Made of plastic, but they don't look shabby at all. Not an easy task.
The brief said utility SUV pickup. This nails the SUV part. It looks proper 2003 and it looks like it's on a mission.
Very consistent styling, everything on the car feels coherent.
There is a strong recall thanks to the bumpers, held by the logo, badges and decals.
Perfect plastic front to back. This is pretty much a package deal.
Well crafted roof of the rails, plastic and sunroof. Also the rear is very well crafted.
The roof and the bumpers are masterpieces. Great headlight composition and letter spacing.
Dead Puncher Toy 4 goes so far as to even emulate the clip fittings on the roof rack. Incredible.
Every single fixture on this car has its use and has been refunctioned. The protectors are bumper bars as example.
The bumpers, the headlights, the roof rails, the sunroof are all great examples of creative use of fixtures.
Aside from that roof rack, there's also the convincing construction of the Naughty's light array, sunroof and the skid tray.
Logical choices everywhere, but quite underscoring in the market.
Don't appeal to the market well, because it is more a well-done SUV than a utility vehicle.
As suspected, this is more off-road SUV, and what an off-road SUV it is, than it is utility, but it's damn good at what it does.
The second finalist is Mr. Chips, with this beast of a car. 377 horsepower! What the hell? What is this engine? Oh, it's of course, a V8, a big one at that. 6.8 liters, my god. Anyway, well, it's a massive car, so I guess that fits. So, yeah, judges, what do you think?
A proper truck, if you ask me. Bold, utilitarian and good looking, while not being over the top.
A meaty and rugged pickup look. Excellent work on the rear and the truck bed, but an inspiring front that turns down the score a bit.
I know Mr. Chips is Canadian, but let me just get my Stars and Stripes banner out, and on the count of 3 we'll all shout America, fuck yeah. It ain't pretty, but it sure is a convincing truck.
Not quite feeling consistent. Too much chrome on the front, nothing on the rear.
The abundant chrome on the front is absent on the rear, and along the lack of front-rear recall hurts the score.
The Mr. Chips technique of using big and bold works here. The curious thing is the front chrome accent on a plastic bumper, whereas on the rear, it's a plastic accent on a chrome bumper.
Very well aligned lettering, plastic bed lining and position lights above the windshield. Outstanding counter detail is what you can see here.
The taillight, the bed lining and the rear bumper are great example of the tiling well done.
Everything is mostly tidily put together and meticulously designed. I note the choice of door handle doesn't have a keyless option.
The plastic lining has been made entirely of bumper bars, and the wrapping taillight is made with two well-placed lamps on each segment.
A great rear bumper fixtures mix and a very creative use of the wings as handrails.
Now we see aero fixtures used as tray rails. The cab lights tickled me a little extra.
The 4-seat arrangement could work on a double cab like this. The luxurious interior, not so much.
The luxurious interior and only 4 seats are not exactly in line with expectation.
This truck's gone up market and out of target market.
The last finalist once again is Yak 38 with this creation. Very modern looking car.
An excellent looking SUV, cool and modern front, and a very correct rear with a spare tire, something you could actually see driving around.
The rear is fantastic. Looks like a real car you can find on the road. Maybe there are some RAV4 vibes here. The front is good, but not as great as the rear.
So these are the Anacatian land barges that pollute our roads to this day. I mean, it's a very convincing SUV from the parallel real-world market, yes. Disclaimer, I don't like what our market has done to SUVs.
The rear and front don't quite fit, but overall I would consider it a very consistent design.
Edge consistency in the design, but nothing much links the front with the rear.
The rear end is very Toyota, a hint of RAV4, a hint of FJ. The front makes me think of a very confused Songyang.
Very well crafted tailgate. It has a sunroof made of grills, spare tires made of headlights, and a sideways opening boot door.
The taillights are very well crafted, like the front lower fascia. If only the side stripes had brakes on the seams.
Very intricate, with fixtures within fixtures to create entirely new looks. There are, however, a couple of missing small details.
Headlight as a spare wheel, custom sunroof and headlight water jets are perfect examples of creativity.
The extra fixture versatility on display here crafts unique features like a sideways opening boot door.
Good and solid chassis choices, but it's not a great off-roader and a great scorer.
Again, a very family-oriented SUV instead of an utility vehicle, and the market smelled this silver herring.
Despite being, again, not quite the target market, this one is on par with the best scorer in the round.
Now that was a good finals. 3 cars, top-notch quality, and we have a winner, and that is Dead Puncher Toy 4 with 25.8 points. That is a massive score and well deserved with his design. Supreme looking. Second place goes to Yak 38 with 24.0 points, and Mr. Chips takes number 3 with 22.5. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.